Welcome everyone to the D&C Real Estate Show. I'm D.
I'm C.
Man, how long this been, man? We in quarantine. Look like it. Man, when is gonna get back to the normal, man?
We've been on quarantine for forever, so
I
it's
know
never
that's
gonna
right.
get back to normal. I'm just getting used to working from home.
right. Well, today's topic today is forbearance, and that's So I guess we got some updated guidelines in regards to forbearance. So
Sure.
Let's talk a little bit about that. So the first question, probably the consumers want to know, what is a forbearance?
Well, a forbearance is when your lender allows you to stop making payments.
Okay.
So they will negotiate with you how they will allow you to stop making payments.
Okay.
Will they take those payments and add them onto the back end?
Right.
Will they divide them over a certain period of time that when you restart making payments, you pay a little bit of that back? But it's up to your mortgage servicer to allow you to be able to go into forbearance. But by definition, as a forbearance is you stop making the mortgage payment.
Well, man, I had a student loan forbearance, man. Believe it or not, they just stopped me. I didn't even get a chance to request it. They just stopped me from
Sure.
doing it. So I know that. Are they doing that too?
Sure, student loans and personal debt, they'll call you up and they'll say, hey, do you want to stop making your car payment, or do you want to stop making your student loans? That's up to you. If you're in a position where you need that help based on COVID-19, absolutely take advantage of it. The challenge that we have is in the Mortgage News Digest is that 40% of clients that have gone into mortgage forbearance haven't needed to go into forbearance.
Okay, true.
And it doesn't necessarily hurt your credit is what the servicers are telling you, but it hurts your ability to qualify for a new loan.
Well, on my student loan, I didn't have a choice though. They just stopped it and said, for the next 3 months, you're not going to be charged anything. So they
Sure.
could not penalize me for that.
No, they're not going to penalize you. Depending on what loan you get, they're still going to count a percentage of that outstanding debt against your debt to income if you're qualifying for a refinance or qualifying for a purchase.
Okay, so next question. Since we're in the mortgage industry, right? So is there a difference between FHA forbearance and conventional forbearance?
Absolutely. So guidelines have been updated. There are two separate different guidelines that they're going by.
Okay.
So to give you, for instance, conventional servicers like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have updated the guidelines based on the new coronavirus that says, hey, if you're in forbearance, if you haven't missed any payments, you're okay. You can continue to do a refinance or do a purchase. But if you're in forbearance, chances are that you've missed a payment. So the conventional guideline is if you've missed a payment, if you can get current and make 3 payments on time, you have a couple different options. You can be reinstated.
Okay.
So reinstated means you're going to get current. So you're going to make those past payments, and then you can go into a new refinance or a purchase right away if you get reinstated.
Okay.
If you've gone into forbearance and you've missed some payments, you would have to make 3 payments on time, and then you could do a refinance or a new purchase.
Okay.
If you've gone into a repayment plan in that forbearance, then you would have to make 3 payments on time, and then you could do the refinance or the purchase. Same thing if you've done the deferral or a modification. So conventional does allow you, if you've missed that payment, to make 3 payments on time, and then you can do a refinance or do a new purchase.
Okay.
The best way on the conventional loan is to get reinstated, which is to get current on the payments, and then you don't have to make 3 payments on time, and then you can go right into the refinance or the purchase.
Oh, okay.
FHA, however, has not updated their guideline as of yet. So FHA still has the old guideline which says, hey, if you've missed a payment based on a forbearance, you have to make 12 consecutive payments on time before you can do a refinance or a purchase.
Rough.
So government loans have not updated their guideline as of yet. That doesn't mean that they won't update their guideline. It just means that they have not updated the guideline yet.
Well, from what I get out of the whole thing, what you've been saying, if you really want to refi and where the rates are crazy low right now, don't go into forbearance right now. Too many stipulations after that.
Read between the lines. If you want to do a new home purchase or you want to refinance, just try and stay away from that forbearance if you can.
Absolutely.
We understand that people have to go into forbearance based on the pandemic, but the statistic is showing us that 40% of those people didn't really need to do it.
Yes. It's nice to put that money back, let it go further back, and you have a little bit. Most of the time, you end up spending that money anyway. So
yeah, you're going to spend it on something else anyway, but you're going to be in a better position if you can hold off and hold your ground.
Absolutely. So why don't you give me your information?
Hey, reach out to me. I'm Calvin Mallard with Fairway Independent Mortgage. Direct is 720-364-9726. You can always apply for a loan online at loansbycalvin.com. You can Google me on Facebook and also on Google at Loans by Calvin. How about you, David? How can everybody get a hold of you?
All right. David Babineau, Caldwell Banker Realty. Phone number is 303-903-0395. Or you can go to therealestateman247.com. Therealestateman247.com. Have a blessed day, everyone.
Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.